On this episode, I'm going to show you how to start a affiliate marketing business. What up? This is Rocher here from Real Digital Success, and I'd like to welcome you to a new episode of my YouTube series called Constant Commissions, where I give tips, tricks, and all kinds of hacks that will help you with creating your online business. So as I said, today we're going to talk about starting your own affiliate marketing business. And I'm probably going to peek a little bit at this baby right here because I keep forgetting the points, even though I've gone through them a million times. So if you see me looking down like that, just know I'm peeking a little bit, trying to structure this video a little bit more. But let's start this off at the beginning for the people that don't know what affiliate marketing is. Affiliate marketing is a form of marketing where companies basically use independent marketers to promote their products. And as a result, when people buy products by the recommendation of those independent marketers, they get a commission. So I found this cool little picture that basically shows you the affiliate marketing cycle, so it's a little bit more clear. So first, at number one, you got the customer, and he does a search on Google or social media about the products or services that he is interested. What's going to happen is he's going to find a website because of that, and that's preferably your website, where you have all kind of content about what he is specifically looking for. So you're basically creating a niche website. On that niche website, he's going to find that information, and you'll have placed some links in those content pieces. So for example, when you see content pieces about on travel websites for the top 10 backpacks, or you see on some kind of music or hip hop page, you see the top 10 best headphones. Most of the time, those are affiliate marketing websites. And what's cool about this is they go from 2 to 3. So through your links, they're going to what we call merchant websites. And basically, these merchant websites is where they can buy all kinds of products. So as you can see here in the picture, a few examples of such merchant websites are Walmart, Nike, AliExpress, Etsy, Target, eBay, and Amazon. And they all have what we call affiliate programs, where you as an affiliate marketer can basically make a deal with them, and you'll receive a link from them that you can place on your website. This link is a unique link that's only applicable to your website. So when somebody comes via your website to the merchant website, the company is going to know that, and if they buy something on your recommendation, you're going to get a percentage, as you see in step number 4. Even though in this picture you see that you can earn somewhere between the 1 and 75%, I rarely see affiliate products that have a 75% commission. It's basically crazy because then they're giving more away than that they are earning. So most of the time it's going to be somewhere between the 1 and maybe 45, I would say. But anything above that, I would say, like, I would kind of run, because that's most of the time those kinds of products are really off. But yeah, that's basically the cycle that a customer goes to, and where you will go through when you start making money. But as I said in step 2, you're going to make specific content that is tailored to specific questions that people have. So the best way to do this is to create a website that gets a lot of exposure. And you're not going to get a lot of exposure if you're a jack of all trades. You're going to have to pick a specific space where there are a specific type of people that are interested in it. And that's basically your niche. So your niche is basically a subspace, a group of people that are interested in a thing. And you're going to have to find a niche that works for you. So how do you pick your niche. What I would advise you to do is just create a list with all the things that you know stuff about. That's one. Things that you are interested in, but you don't know that much about. And things maybe you know nothing about, but you are willing to learn about. Just create a list of all those things, because all those things could be niche websites. Remember, you don't have to be an expert to have an affiliate marketing website in a specific niche. You just need to be interested in it enough so you can keep making content about it and talk about it. Because when you look at a lot of these review websites, they review sometimes like little toys or gadgets and all that kind of stuff. A lot of those people aren't really experts in those gadgets that they are reviewing. They're just showing it, they're talking about it, and they'll probably put a link in the description of the YouTube video, and then that link is going to direct you to one of those merchant websites. So now that I've gotten into it, something very important that I would say about this is that a website is absolutely necessary when it comes to this, and I will show you why later. But for now, let's stick with the niche. So after you have created that list, what I would do is have Google work for you. So the cool thing about Google Chrome and basically any type of browser is that they kind of, when you type something in, they'll play some suggestions for you of things they think you might be typing. So, and the cool thing about this is that those suggestions aren't based on nothing. Those suggestions are there because a lot of people are typing that thing on Google. So if you are typing your interests and you see that it's all kinds of suggestions pop up, there's a very good chance that those suggestions might be viable for your niche. So before we go into that, I want to talk about what you need to make a niche work. To make a niche work, you need it to have a certain sense of popularity. Damn, stumbling over my words, but yeah, you need a certain type of popularity, because if nobody is looking for products in that niche, you're not going to be able to promote something and you're not going to get sales. So that's one, popularity. The second, what you're going to have to look for is competition. Because just like you, there are millions of other people trying to make money online with affiliate marketing. So if you are in a niche that's very crowded and there are a lot of people there, it's going to be harder and it's going to take longer to start making money and getting eyes on your content. That doesn't mean it's impossible, but why would you go that hard road if you can just do it the easy way? So you got popularity, you got competition, and then you got the third one, profitability. Yes. So with profitability, what I mean is, are there affiliate programs and products in that niche that you can promote so that you can make money? So it's those three things that are very important. It's the profitability, it's the competition, and the popularity. So I would just call the PPC. Yeah, popularity, profitability, competition. If you have the PPC, you should be good to go. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to do a test run where you can see how you can do what I'm telling you to do. So I'm just going to pick a random interest. What are we going to do? Okay, we're going with something generic. How about rock climbing? So that's what you see here. I just typed in rock climbing, and you see all kinds of things pop up. You see rock climbing near me, rock climbing gym, rock climbing shoes, that could be one, rock climbing wall, rock climbing gear, rock climbing harness, rock climbing anime. Okay, That sounds kind of interesting. And rope climbing holds. And what you can also do that's really cool is called the alphabet soup technique. So you can just place a letter of the alphabet and see what pops up. So now I got rope climbing, anime, Austin, Atlanta, accessories, at home, all that kind of stuff. And you can just play with that a lot. So you can do B, and you see rock climbing books, backpack, C, chalk, chalk bag, the V. You can basically find all kinds of things. But I'm just going to go with rock climbing gear. So this is really cool. So I have found like a possible list. So rock climbing gear is here. So now I'm going to check for the PPC if everything is all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that by looking at the information that I get from keyword research tools. So these keyword research tools are going to give you everything. They're just going to show you the popularity, how many websites you are competing for that niche, what your chances are for ranking in Google, what your chances, how much is going to cost if you're going to advertise it. All kinds of things can be found in these keyword tools. And luckily for us, there are a lot of free keyword tools out here that you can use. So personally, I have a keyword tool called a.s.a.p. It's a free keyword tool that you can use for your first 30 searches. And you can type everything in, but there are also all kinds of others. So another good one would be, for example, Uber Suggest. You already see that I had dirt bike helmets in it. And you can see then, I'm just going to put it in English. Might be a little bit easier to see everything. I already put something in here, so you can see the search volume. So how many people were looking for it? 40,500. That's a lot. Here you can see the difficulty that it is to get your web pages or website on the #1 page of Google. It's a scale from 1 to 100. With the difficulty, same for ads, and how much it would cost per click to get it. So it's really easy. You can just fill out your niche in one of these websites, and it will show you all that kind of information. And it'll show you a lot more information with alternatives for it. Dirt bike helmets for kids, dirt bike helmets youth. But let's do it for what I found. So here we got the searches. It's not as popular as dirt bike helmets, I've noticed. The search volume is 4,400 basically per month, 4,400 searches. So it's not like overly popular, but it's also, but it is enough to work with. Then the SEO difficulty is a little bit lower than dirt bike helmets, which makes sense if there are not that many searches, so the popularity is less. Paid difficulty is basically, the difficulty is the difficulty when it comes to that. And the clicks are a little bit more expensive though, so that's very interesting. But you have multiple of these kinds of tools that will show you how you can do this. For example, we also have a.s.a.p here. We can put it in here as well. Even though Uber Suggest was looking only for the US, this one is looking for, I think it's a combination. But as you can see here, these are the average searches per month. And you can see that it's already a little bit off because most of these keyword tools aren't really that super precise. But I like it to get a little bit of an initial look at how hard it is to rank for certain keywords. So here you can see it too. Here we see the number of competing websites, that's the QSR, or 159. As a beginner, I would kind of go for niches where it's under the competing websites are under 100. But yeah, you can do this too. Here's your chances of ranking for it. This Jaxi account is basically linked to my one of my websites. So for me, it's going to say great, but if you just had a new website, it's probably going to say your chances for ranking on this isn't great, and they have for ranking chances from a 0 to 100, they put this at a 81. So it's pretty high in that regard. But yeah, you can go more and more. So because you also have like indoor rock climbing and all the kind of stuff. So you can even narrow it down even more. So it's even easier for you to rank and get more eyes on your content. But I would just go with rock climbing gear right here. So in that case, you have then basically your niche. So now that you have your niche, you have your P from popularity, that's already checked. You have your competition, that's already checked. So there's one more P that we need to check, and that is the profitability. Are there affiliate programs where you can basically promote rock climbing gears? There are multiple ways you can do that. The first one would be to just go to like the all reliable merchant websites. So for example, you got like Amazon.com, and Amazon.com is one of the most easiest way to promote your products, because most people trust Amazon.com. So if you in your links guide them to Amazon.com, the chances of them buying the stuff are pretty high. But let's see if they got something here with rock climbing gear. They got rock climbing shoes, holds, harnesses, rope. Just put in gear, and here you can find all kinds of gear that they are selling. So maybe you have a post about the best rock climbing rope or something, and you can find multiple kinds of ropes here, and you can just put a link under each rope after you review the ropes and what they're good for. I don't know anything about rock climbing, so I'm just saying something. But if you're a fan and you're interested in it, you can just make those types of blog posts or YouTube videos, and just put the links under it, and they go back to these to this website so people can buy it. So how do you get the link? What you do is you're going to have to apply for their affiliate program. So most of the time you can find, I'm just going to put this a little bit to the side. Most of the time in the footer, you can find all kinds of things about becoming an affiliate. So here you see like in the footer, make money with us at the bottom of the page. And then you can find all kinds of things. So for us, it's going to be become an affiliate. But you have a lot of other keywords that people use in the footers. Some say work with us. Sometimes it just says affiliates. Some say promote our products. It's kind of something like that. Just always look in the footer and you will always find these kinds of links. So here you are at the page where you can sign up. So basically they have a 3-step process. You just sign up for it. Then, as I said, you recommend stuff, and then you earn up to 10% in associate commissions. And then it differs for like every product how much that commission is. So I would always advise you to look at that beforehand if it's actually worth it to promote those products. And maybe you have to do it through another site. But you can use all kinds of merchant websites to do that. Or what you can also do, which I find a little bit easier to do, that is just in Google type your niche. So that's rock climbing gear, and then plus affiliate program, and you can find. And here you can find all kinds of posts and affiliate programs that you can sign up for. So here you got gearcoop.com. Sounds pretty cool. And here you have an entire website that is where you can register for their affiliate program. So which means is you'll just, here I can see you can earn 7% commission on sale clearance items, 8% on gear, and 9% on clothing. So that's pretty nice. So before we do that, I just want to check a little bit about what kind of stuff they have. Okay, they have belts, they have shoes, they have accessories, they have watches. Fuck, let's go with belts. That's not it. I'll just put in rock climbing. Here you can find all kinds of shoes apparently. Here you got you got more kinds of gear. So you can basically promote these gears. You'll just talk about them, their specifics, why some gears are better than others could be something. You can make all kinds of videos and blog posts about it. And then just with the link they'll give you after you sign up for the affiliate program, you can use that to direct them here and start earning money. It's basically as simple as that. So that's basically how you can find affiliate programs that you can make money off of. It's pretty simple. It's like really straightforward to do, and it's one of the most simple ways to actually make money. Because with affiliate marketing, you don't need a product. You don't have to invest a lot of money, and you can do it from anywhere. So it's a really simple way of making money. Plus, you also don't have to do customer service. So if people are complaining about stuff or they need more information about certain products, you can just refer them to the initial website, and there they can find their information. So in contrary to drop shipping and all the kind of stuff where you have to communicate with your supplier and basically do refunds and all the kind of stuff, you don't have to do any of that. The only thing you're basically doing is just promoting and making content, and that's basically it. So now you have a niche, you have products you can promote, and you have signed up for a affiliate program. So now we can go to the next step. So now you have your niche, you got your PPC right, you have chosen your products, you have joined a affiliate program, you've got your unique links from the affiliate program. Now what you're going to do is create your actual website. And you might be wondering, like, do I really need a website? There are a lot of people out there that are just doing affiliate marketing through Instagram and YouTube. But I would advise you to actually create a website. One, because most of these affiliate programs, they'll ask you for a website, or else you can't register for them. Two, with a website, you are less dependent on algorithm changes. So for example, YouTube and Instagram, they always are changing their algorithms every now and then. So you might be getting a lot of traffic, and then out of nowhere the traffic can drop because of some weird algorithm change. When you have a website, you don't really deal with that as much. Plus you also have a lot more freedom, because you can shape a website in the exact way you want it to be. In contrary to, for example, Instagram, if you don't have enough followers, for example, you can't do like the swipe up stuff. So you basically just have one link in your bio, and you have to refer everybody to that, which is kind of a hassle, especially if you want to promote more types of products. Then it's a lot easier to just basically refer people to your website, where there are multiple links that people can use to promote their products. So I always advise people to go with a website. But to create a website, you need a few things. We're in 2021, so you don't have to be some kind of tech whiz to make a website. You can just do it easy in a few steps. But there are, as I said, a few things you need. First, you will need hosting. And the second thing you will need is a domain name. So what is hosting first? So a host basically takes care of where your content goes. So through your host, you will reserve a specific place online where all your content is stored. So all your videos, all your blog posts, all your infographics are all going to that place. Then you have your domain name, and your domain name basically functions as a address that people can use to basically reach your storage where all your content lies. So you need those two things. So how are you going to get them? Well, there are multiple hosting companies that you can basically sign up to get hosting and domain, but there are a few that I would recommend. So the first one that I would recommend is bluehost.com. Why? Because it's not that expensive and they have a pretty solid hosting. Even though I would say that the size of storage you'll get for your content isn't really that big, but especially in the beginning, you don't really need that much storage because you're not going to, because even though you're going to make a lot of content, you're probably not going to make it at a level where you will quickly need more storage. So what I'm going to do is going to take a look at the prices of the hosting so you can get a kind of an idea of how much money you're going to have to invest in it. So here you have the hosting. So the cheapest one is $4.14 a month. You'll get one website and then 50 gigabytes of storage, which is already a lot. You get a free domain for 1 year. You get an SSL certificate that basically is a security measure to show that your website is safe. It also shows in Google. So it's a really good thing to have. You could go for the $5.81 a month plus package. That's great for small businesses. Then you have unlimited websites. You get one free domain for 1 year and unlimited storage. And you have the Choice Plus for $7.48 a month with unlimited websites, unlimited storage, free domain, and you also get some Office, Microsoft Office supplies. So personally, I would, because it's not really that expensive, especially now that there's a sale, I would just go for the plus one because in that case you can make as much content as you want. It's not that expensive, especially now with those prices. So I would advise you to go for that one. Then a second one that's also pretty solid, that is SiteGround.com. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot more solid. I've never heard anybody really talk bad about it. And here you see the prices. For $6 a month, you'll get 10 gigabytes of web space, one website. You also get like a free SSL and everything, unlimited databases, 30-day money-back guarantee. Then you have the one for $9.99 a month with 20 gigabytes of web space. You can get over 25,000 visits monthly. You also get a free SSL. You also get a free email, all that kind of stuff, unlimited databases. And then you have the Go Geek version, which if you're a beginner, you don't need. To be honest, you'll probably could go for the Grow Big one. And that's more than you need. It's basically more than you will need in a long time. So I would just go for that. What I would take into account though, because they're discounted now, as I said, so the prices will vary later, because it's now $6, but it was $13, and this one's $9.99, but it was $23 basically. The prices are going to go up, And especially with this one, after a year, the prices will increase as well. So that's something you have to take into account. But it is the best of the best. And if you're serious, I would think about going for it. So that's the first thing. Now the second thing is getting your domain. So all these hosting companies, most of them also have like a domain registrar. So there you can basically buy a domain next to your hosting. So here you have it, and then you can just type something in and see if it's available. So we're going to type, I don't know, rock climbing madness.com, and you can see if it's available here. So rock climbing madness is available. Then here you can just add it to cart, and then you can just pay for it. They also have some alternatives always here. So if yours is not available, they have all kinds of other ones. Most of the time they're not that expensive. They're somewhere between the $5 and $20. So it's really cheap basically, and that's for an entire year. So you're not paying like monthly. This is like how much it costs for a year. So basically, when you have those two, you'll get access to WordPress, and you can just start making your website. I'm going to get to the specifics of making an affiliate website in my next video, but for now I'm just going to keep it at that. But that's basically how simple it is. So yeah, you might have your hosting for $10 a month, and then you have your URL for $10 a year. So it's not a very expensive thing to begin your business. Basically, you're starting your business for less than a cup of coffee a day. So that's how simple it is, and how cheap it is for you to make an affiliate website. And after that, it's just I would say it's just creating the content and putting the links there so you can start making money with them. So if you're interested in using Bluehost or SiteGround, I've put the links to it in my description. And then you can buy it through there. Those are affiliate links, just as a disclaimer. But you would really help me out if you would buy them through my links. So if this was of any value for it and you're planning to buy them anyway, help out your boy. Now you have your niche. It complies to the PPC rules that I laid out for you. You have a product. You have a affiliate program where you can get your links to direct people to the product. You have a website, so now you're going to have to market your offers, and you can do that in two ways. You can do that by sacrificing time, or you can do that by sacrificing money. And what do I mean by that? Well, by sacrificing time, I mean that you can do it the organic way. So that means you're not paying to get exposure. You're just going to create a lot of content, and you're going to attract people by creating that content and putting that online. The second way is by sacrificing money, which means you're going to pay for advertisements. Then we're talking about Google ads or sponsored ads on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or influencer marketing. You're basically paying for people to go to your offers. As I said, the first one is going to take a while, and the second one you'll get people immediately. What I advise people that get into affiliate marketing to do is to start with the organic marketing. Just use YouTube, blog posts, SEO, and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to talk about SEO in another video. But use that kind of stuff to market your products by creating a lot of content. And just try to figure out which pages or which videos are getting the most engagement. And after you know that, you can use ads to direct people to those content pieces, because that way you already know that those content pieces are working and you're not wasting any money, which is the key. We're trying to spend as less money as possible but get as much profit as possible. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the math behind that in another video. But yeah, that's basically how you create a affiliate marketing business. These are the basics. These are those few points. So if you are interested in creating a affiliate marketing business, what I would challenge you to do now is make a list with all kinds of interests and just put 3 of those in the comments, so we can look at them, and maybe I can give you some feedback on if these are PPC compliant or not. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I've put a few links for some helpful resources on your affiliate marketing journey in the description, so you can look at those too. And yeah, as I said, that's all I have to say. O'Shea here. Also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right now it's at, I think, 89 subscriptions, and I'm trying to crank that up right now this year. So I'm going to create a lot more content like this to help you on your online entrepreneurship journey. So yeah, that's all. O'Shea here. Peace.